So assuming this is a recording, this is my thesis on silence. Sebastian Rodriguez views his sufferings in Japan as an imitation of the acts of Christ. Consequently, when he is convinced that apostasy is the proper course of action, he is able to justify his actions as mandated by the example of Christ. This definitely takes a reading that his apostasy is self-justified rather than the mandate of Christ. This first example shows one of many instances in which he not only reflects on the image of the face of Christ, but associates that image and Christ's person with himself in his trials in Japan. Moving on, this is another instance of where he sees himself not just an imitation of Christ, but an imitation of Christ on trial, being judged and being asked to make a declaration similarly to his declaration of apostasy. And here, ultimately, we have his discussion with his former master, the apostate Peter, as he's come to be known, who is convincing him that his apostatizing would be an imitation of the role of Christ. Having been convinced of this and already having the template of viewing himself as in persona Christi and an imitation of Christ, Sebastian Rodriguez is able to justify his apostasy not only as a convenient or a meaningful action, but as very manifestly mandated by Christ. And that is a Prezi.